Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm taking a closer look at a very popular wheel and tire kit here on the site, consisting of the AM magnetic style wheel shown here in gloss black in a 20 by 8.5 inch sizing and plus 30 millimeter offset. Now that wheel is wrapped with the Lexani High Performance LX20 tire in a squared 255/35 R20 sizing, available for all 2015 through 2023 Mustangs. Now this setup will be a super affordable way to get S550 owners into an aggressive looking factory styled wheel on their ride, along with that square stance, which does give owners the flexibility to properly rotate their tires over time, and that will help you get the most mileage possible out of the Lexanis. Now the kit will feature free mount and balance and will fit on S550s without rubbing, even if you lowered your ride up to 2 inches. So this kit is going to be for the S550 owners out there looking for one of the most affordable combinations here on the site to deliver a more aggressive look through a factory inspired design. Now, even though the site refers to these wheels as the magnetic style wheel, to me, they're going to be more reminiscent of what is called the foundry style wheel, also found on those early S550s. Now that wheel did feature the same split 5-spoke design, but those spokes had this little extra curve or flare here towards the lip of the wheel. Now that is going to be the case here with these options. Now those factory wheels were also found originally in what is called a machine finish, but with these options, you can see here, guys, they are going to be featured in a gloss black for a more aggressive look, which I personally love. Now, as far as your offset is concerned here, well, these are going to be a plus 30 millimeter offset. Going to deliver, I would say, a similar to stock stance and will live comfortably in the wheel wells without any poking or flushness. Now, the Lexani LX20 tire is going to be a super affordable high performance summer tire with very favorable reviews here on the site that will deliver a very respectable dry traction along with pretty decent wet traction as well, and will be offered with a 30,000 mile warranty. Now, because this is a square setup, meaning you have the same width wheel and tire on all 4 corners, owners will have the ability to properly rotate these tires over time, which isn't necessarily possible when you go with a staggered setup instead. Now moving into our construction block here, guys, and the AM magnetic style wheel does feature a cast aluminum build that will be both lightweight and durable. Now this particular set, again, is given that gloss black finish, does include the matching AM center caps, and also, guys, quick heads up, you should also consider grabbing a new set of smaller black lug nuts here, as those lug holes are going to be a bit smaller and therefore will not allow your factory lug nuts to work. You can grab either a spline set or a hex set here on the site for a pretty affordable price. Now, as for the tire, well, the Lexani LX20 is what is called a high performance summer tire, which does mean expect a nice soft sticky compound that will deliver great summer traction, but on the flip side won't be ideal for cold days or as winter tires. The 30,000 mile warranty here on the Lexanis is pretty impressive given that soft compound. Now the combination of the directional and asymmetrical tread design here on this tire will help provide traction in both wet and dry conditions, along with a nice quiet ride on the road, and that is reflected in the customer review section. Finally, guys, the 255/35 R20 sizing will fit on all Mustangs without issue, even if you're lowered 2 inches. This is definitely going to be one of the more affordable combinations overall here on the site, keeping it in that lower price bucket range. Now, some things to also keep in mind that this kit does include free mount and balance. Now, you can either have them mounted and balanced here at AM at our warehouse, or you can ship them to your local tire store, have them mounted and balanced there, and we'll pick up the tab. Now, this package does not include any TPMS sensors, so you might want to consider adding those to your package to avoid that TPMS light on the dash. Finally, guys, don't forget to grab those smaller lug nuts here on the site that I mentioned earlier. Moving into the install on the site is going to call this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you at least 30 minutes to get everything in place. Now, obviously you will need a lift or a jack to get your S550 in the air, along with the socket set or an impact to remove and reinstall those lugs. Also, make sure to use the wheel key if you do opt for one of those spline lug nut options we talked about earlier. And then finally, a torque wrench just to make sure everything is torqued to 150 foot-pounds. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up our video here on the AM magnetic style wheel in gloss black in that 20 by 8.5 inch sizing and plus 30 millimeter offset, wrapped in the Lexani high performance LX20 tire in that squared 255 35R20 sizing, available for all 2015 through 2023 Mustangs. Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.